Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she call names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, and back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, and somebody hurt. Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. That's right. News, drama, laughs, whatever else you feel like. One mic, one queen. Late night with Shay. On Shay's tube, she back again.
It's late night with Shay.
Yeah, she say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. Now you thought I left, nah, I'm back again.
It's late night with Shay.
She say what she want and laughs all day. Live on Shay's tube, press replay. And you thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Shay's Tube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's Shay's Tube Late Night Owls Talk Time. And guys, we got a great show for you guys tonight. We're going to be talking about Cassie. She's claiming that she is afraid of Diddy and has nightmares. And then we were talking days before they found Celeste Rivas' body in the trunk. And then we're going to talk about Tyrese's little ordeal. All right. And plus we got a little breaking news and what else? Just some other, stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. Plus viral videos and then Shay's thoughts. And that will be it. So let's go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen. All right, guys, if you like this content tonight, make sure you thumbs it up. Also, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to do a super sticker, a super chat, or a cash app to $ShadesTube, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. We definitely appreciate the real ones. And thank you guys in advance for that. All right. And welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. Thank you for being here. And guys, we are getting ready to get started. So go get yourself a drink or relax in bed. If you're at home, if you're at work, continue to do your job or listen or watch me on the down low. What's up, Tony Bands? Happy and blessed Wednesday to you. And thank you so much for being here. All right, so guys, we are getting ready to get started. Hold on for 1 second. Let me do this real quick. And we are getting ready to get started. Turn this down. Okay, so where can I put this at? I'll be having so much stuff on my desk. I got to straighten it up and change my keyboard and all that stuff. I bought a new keyboard and stuff and everything, and still haven't put it together yet. All right, so first thing first, what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna do one story first. Okay, then we're gonna do those viral videos so nobody won't get tired, because those videos be so funny, it's gonna wake you up. And then I'll tell you guys about D4vd. Okay, that's how we'll do it. Then a little breaking news in between, like I did last night, and then Shay's thoughts, and that'll be it. Okay, so we're gonna aim for, it's 12 o'clock out here on the West Coast. We are going to aim for 1:15. All right, so let's see if I can get all of this done in that amount of time. Okay, so first thing first, we are going to talk about Cassie tripped out ass. Okay, claiming that she's so damn scared and shit and everything else. And I'm just trying to figure out, how is she so petrified now? But you mean to tell me all these other years she wasn't petrified of Diddy when he was out of jail? I don't understand why these people think keeping him in jail can stop him from doing anything if he really wanted to do something. People do all types of, some people be in jail and they be doing all types of stuff, okay? You have heard cases like that. So I don't understand why she is acting like she's so scared now. I just don't understand this, you know. So let's see what we got on her. And let me put my background music on as well. Hope you guys had a great Tuesday too. You know, I hope your work day went good. And if you are at work right now, have a good night at work, okay? Tony Vance. Okay, so let's see, where do I have it? Okay, so Cassie. So y'all, Cassie says she has nightmares about Diddy. All right. Again, Cassie says she has nightmares about Diddy, and she is in fear of him retaliating back, and she has left NYC. Okay, so what's tripping me out is the fact that she says she has nightmares. Okay, I'm wondering if she was having nightmares before. Okay, because, like, you know, what about all these other years? Back then, was she having nightmares? Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about it. So she did say that she continues to fear for her safety, which is understandable, you know, but at the same time, I'm wondering once again, did she have the same concern all these other years, okay, before she actually came out and confirmed everything that people have been believing since they was together? All right, there have been rumors about certain things ever since they were together. So I'm just wondering if she was feeling any type of fear back then, because he was out. You know, he wasn't in jail. He could have easily did something. And I'm just trying to figure out, why is she so scared now? You said she is still in love with Diddy. So why do you think that, Jermaine? So let's see what we got here. So as we know, Sean Diddy Combs will be sentenced on the 2 P-related charges on Friday, October the 3rd. Now, in a letter to the judge who will sentence him, Cassie, the government's star witness at Combs' ex-trafficking and racketeering trial, states that she continues to fear for her safety. Now, as we know, I told y'all the other day that prosecutors have asked that Combs be sentenced to at least 11 years and 3 months in prison. At first, they were asking for just 4 or 5 years. Then magically, I don't know what happened, they increased it. Now, Cassandra Cassie Ventura has asked a New York federal judge to consider the many lives that Sean Combs with his abuse and control as he decides the music mogul's sentence on P-related charges. So she sent the judge a letter asking him that. Okay. So she was in a relationship with Combs for about a decade, and she was signed to his record label. And like I said, she was the government's star witness at Diddy's trial. She is one of the 7 people whose letters were part of a legal filing prosecutors submitted to the court on Tuesday, September the 30th. Now, prosecutors, and that's why, you know what? September the 30th. And that's why they upped those years too, because of all those letters. So now instead of asking for 4 or 5 years, they are asking for 11 because of all those letters that people wrote. Okay? Y'all, it is October the 1st. Happy October to you guys. Now, prosecutors, like I said, asked Judge Abraham Submaranian to sentence Combs to at least 11 years and 3 months in prison. Combs' attorneys have requested a sentence no longer than 14 months. Prosecutors allege Combs' ex-trafficked Cassie and another former girlfriend who testified under, a fake name. And he also allegedly coerced them into DRUG through sexual encounters with male ex-workers that Combs called freak-offs or hotel nights. Now, the prosecutor's filing also includes letters from Cassie's parents and a former personal assistant to Combs who testified under a pseudonym, Maya, and alleged that he actually assaulted her, which Combs has denied. It did not include a letter from Jane, whom Combs dated until his arrest. She didn't write one. So let's see. So in the letter, the singer claims that Combs used violence, threats, substances, and control over her career to trap her in over a decade of abuse and groomed her into performing in multi-day freak-offs, which happened nearly weekly. She said these events were degrading and disgusting, leaving her with infections, illnesses, and days of physical and emotional exhaustion before he demanded it all again. She said X became her full-time job, used as the only way to stay in his good grace. She also said the horrors she endured led her to consider the S word, something she also testified to at his trial, which prompted her to seek professional care at her family's urging. She said, I have been to rehab and have taken part in dozens of types of therapy. And she did this to confront, compartmentalize, and cope with the horrific memories of sexual and emotional abuse she endured for nearly 10 years. She says she still have nightmares and flashbacks on a regular, everyday basis and continue to require psychological care to cope with her past. She also says she has moved her family out of New York and is living a private life out of fear that if Combs were to be released, she and others who spoke up about his abuse would face swift retribution. Let me stop right there. So even if he did 11 years, does she think when he gets out 11 years, he will just, what about 11 years when he get released? What is she going to do then? Because Combs is what, 55, he'll be 65. If she thinks he's mad now, if he goes to prison for 11 years, how mad will he be when he gets out? And then, like I said, people can still get things done even when they are behind the scene. I mean, behind, when they're incarcerated. That's what I meant to say. They can get things done even if they are incarcerated. Cassie says she does not believe Combs' attorney's claims that he is a changed man. who wants to mentor abusers. She said, I know that who he was to me, the manipulator, the aggressor, the abuser, the trafficker, is who he is as a human. He has no interest in changing or becoming better. He will always be the same cruel, power-hungry, manipulative man that he is. Now, Cassie said after she filed a civil suit against Combs, which accused him of repeated physical abuse over more than a decade and of forcing her to have sex with male ex-workers while he masturbed and filmed, which he flatly denied the allegations again and again. It was only after actual video footage, corroborated the exact words in her civil complaint that he issued an insincere apology on the internet. That's what she wrote, referring to a security video that was central to the prosecution case. It showed Combs kicking and striking Cassie in a hallway at a LA hotel in March 2016. Cassie and prosecutors have said she had been trying to escape a freak-off that day. Now, while the jury did not seem to understand or believe that she engaged in a freak-off because of the force and coercion the defendant used against her, she said, I know that is the truth, and his sentence should reflect the reality of the evidence in what her lived experience as a victim. So again, like I said, I honestly believe prosecution, increased those years because of all these letters, that people wrote. But let me stress this again. If he gets sentenced to 11 years, they should definitely be worried for real then. Okay, because you can definitely have things done, while you're incarcerated. You can actually give people the cue before you even go in and let them know, if I go to prison for a certain number of years, wait for a while, wait a couple of years, and I want you to get them all. It's easy to say that. Now, let's read some of these comments. So, okay, I'm going to read the good ones and the bad ones. So somebody said, my comment is, if someone is looking for one, she grew up in a small town. She chose a fast life and she went for a ride. She could have gotten out on the first punch, the first DRUG, the first John, but she didn't. It isn't right what Combs did to her, but as long as women stay and become bigger victims, it's difficult to convince the public or a jury, as no one understands why a woman stays if it isn't for the thrill, attention, fast life, and money. When we have a president that thinks it's okay to grab women by the you-know-what, and women vote for him, it's going to be a long time to put away guys like Combs. Okay, let's go ahead here. So basically all these comments are just basically taking Cassie's side. I'm going to tell you that right now. Somebody said, we believe Cassie in that a just judgment should be brought against Combs. His true character is when he attacked and kicked her, just like the wimp that he is. Okay. And then this other person said, I think I might know why no one has commented. Everyone is sick of knowing the facts of the story, and the rich and powerful seems never having to pay for their crimes. Okay, the thing is, I think people are actually getting tired of hearing about this story, period. All right. I don't think they are looking at this like this lady is saying and going that deep about it. I just think people are tired of hearing about it. I really do. Let's see what y'all said. You said, Tony Bears, Jermaine Facts. She only mad because he was moving on. He was moving her out the way. She wants him in prison so he can't be with any other women, but he may be with some men. But during the trial, it was proven she was extremely jealous. It would actually be smarter to get her while still in jail. That's what I'm saying. That's stupid. Okay, like I said, since they claim he's so dangerous and so vindictive and everything else, don't you think he could have already scheduled something just in case this goes the way it's going right now? And just because you haven't been gotten now, it doesn't mean that you won't be gotten a couple years from now. Okay? Sometimes people wait for a long time before they get you. I think she need to leave this man alone, stop writing these damn letters, live wherever she's living, stay on the down low. She think this dude is going to come after her. Hey, Shakia, thank you so much for being here. I can't believe you're here. This is one of my Country Wayne watchers right here, chat person. We over here talking and stuff. We be talking about Country Wayne skits. So thank you so much for dropping by. So like I said about Cassie, though, you would think, no, I was talking about Diddy. I said she should realize, though, that it's very easy for him to have already planned to take care of everyone who testified or said stuff about him. He could have a whole backup plan to get these people a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road. You know, you hear stories like that where people be messed with years later and they be wondering what happened to them and things like that. As a matter of fact, it would probably be smarter like that. You know, so, you know, they're trying to convince them, the judge, to keep Diddy incarcerated when they need to basically just chill. Because, damn, if anything, I wouldn't want to keep him incarcerated because he may still, you know, retaliate. So Cassie, in my opinion, I would just basically leave it alone. You know, leave it alone. I would basically stay wherever she's at, keep it on the down low, and live my life. Forget about that dude. She got, what, $30 million? Most women, majority of women, do not get any type of money like that when they, you know, have been involved in, you know, in domestic violence. They usually don't get anything. She got 30 million. All right. This man went to jail. He's been in there for a year. He has 2 charges. Okay. And his whole career has been changed. What more does she want? So I don't know. I know she was, I don't know for sure. What you said, Jermaine, you said you don't think so? I believe if Diddy would have stayed with her, she wouldn't have spoken out against him. She sure wouldn't. You notice that other lady did not write a letter. The one that he pays her a mortgage payment, the one they made her testify, she didn't write a letter. So this is a crazy ass situation right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if it was me, you know, I got that money, you know, all that money. I got him incarcerated. You know, I got him with 2 charges. I would be just done with it. I would move to another location where he definitely wouldn't know where I'm at, you know, and just, you know, live my life and change up my lifestyle, because now she got $30 million. She don't really have to do any music, you know, anything else like that. You can just do something, something that you love doing, you know, and basically get away from New York, LA, those major places like that, and just live my life and be done with it. But, you know, people like to keep on messing, keep on trying to retaliate, trying to make people pay, and then they end up getting themselves in situations. So the thing is don't think just because he's incarcerated, if y'all think he's that dangerous, he can still be dangerous, even incarcerated. And what about when he gets out 11 years? These years go by quick, because I remember this. I remember when it was just 2014. I actually remember in 2013 when I first moved out here. Okay, so I've been out here since 2013, 23. I've been out here now for 12 years. It was 12 years, September the 5th, and I forgot to celebrate that. Okay, so those years went by pretty quick. All right, so I don't know what people are thinking about. I really don't. You know, just plainly crazy. Let's see what else they said here. Somebody said, best wishes to you and your family. I can't imagine the fear you have felt. I'm trying to figure out, did she have the same feeling of fear all these years before she filed the lawsuits and he went to prison, jail and things like that? Because again, I don't know how people wait. See, I can understand you're waiting for a year, maybe 2 years. I'll give you 5 years. But to wait 10 years to do anything is crazy. 10 years. You said I agree. That's just like R. Kelly, ex-wife. She knew what R. Kelly was before she married him. So Cassie knew what Diddy was. She sure did. And there was rumors about Diddy in Cassie for the longest. When her hair was shaved, they said that he forced her to do it. When she got breast enlargements, they said that he made her do it. It's everything. They said he gave her a black eye, which was the truth. Okay, so these rumors have been around for the longest, and this woman still stayed with this man. And don't say she couldn't get out. I know she could get out. Please. She's not poor. She wasn't poor then. See, it's harder for a woman who has no money to get away from domestic violence because a lot of times these men are the primary breadwinners. Okay, what am I talking? Bread. I can't even talk now because I'm getting tired, but they are the ones that's making all the money. And so therefore the women have to depend on them a lot. And so they stay because they don't want, to be in poverty or have to move, put their kids through that situation. So they will stay. In Cassie's case, that's not the issue because she had money. But, maybe she was in love with Combs. And so she took that sacrifice. It's crazy. All right, so let's see what else we got here. So let's see what they're saying online about this. You said Cassie seen it come up with Diddy. I heard that she was bringing women to him. You never know. She probably was. Shit. Listen, those people are rich, and don't tell her what they did, But can't nobody convince me that they did not know that Diddy was a straight up freakazoid. Okay, that he liked doing all this weird stuff. So the thing is Cassie should have figured out a way to get away from that dude a long time ago. Point blank. Because, it's not really worth it. I know he was giving her gifts, giving her money, but shit, put some of that money in your bank account and get the crap out of there. Because it's not just a lifestyle that I would want to be in. She said she hated doing the freak offs and all that stuff. Man, I would have been gone. Okay, love or no love, I would be gone because if you don't like doing something, why stay there and keep doing it? He was definitely wrong for beating her butt. Or everything he was wrong. I do not like it when men be fighting women, And the thing is, if she would have went to report that, even if she would have reported it within the statutes of limitations, he could have been charged for that. Okay? And maybe he would have gotten sentenced, to a couple of years in jail or whatever the case is, or probation or whatever they give them. But she didn't do that. Just like all these other people who claim that he did so much to them. They did not file not one police report. Okay? And that's crazy. And all these men scared of this man. I'm trying to figure out what did he have? What was he doing to them to make them so afraid? Because maybe he changed up big time. You just never know. Maybe he changed up big time and just started acting very, very evil, But I know one damn thing. I wouldn't have been standing around for that foolishness, doing all that weird shit. I sure wouldn't be. I would have been gone, Diddy or no Diddy. Okay, let's watch the video on it. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we can find on this. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen to her. Okay, let me go ahead and share and present.
He will always be the same cruel, power-hungry, manipulative man that he is. Those were Cassie's words to the judge ahead of Diddy's sentencing on Friday. Cassie writing a powerful victim impact statement to the judge, explaining that a free Diddy is a dangerous man who she has no doubts will come after her directly and seek retribution. Cassie says she fears for her family's safety and what Diddy is capable of. And for that very reason, she has moved her family out of New York and is laying low. She says what she's learned from this experience of testifying and going through the trial is that she and other victims will never be safe. Once again, she detailed that at 9 months pregnant, she took the stand and testified that at the age of 19, Diddy started grooming her to perform weekly freak-offs for over a decade that left her degraded and disgusted, all to stay in his good graces. She details the years of violence and the threats to her family. And the reason she tells the judge that Diddy will never change is because when she first came out with these allegations, Diddy vehemently denied them all. And it wasn't until the hotel attack video came out that he had no other option but to issue an insincere apology. She once again stated that her experience with Diddy almost drove her to unalive herself and that she almost went through with it. And lastly, she asked the judge to give Diddy a sentence that reflects the realities and experiences of the victims that came forward. Now, the maximum prison sentence that Diddy is looking at is 20 years in prison. The prosecution is pushing for at least 11 years, which is coincidentally how long Diddy and Cassie were together. The defense is pushing for 14 months, which is roughly time served, meaning that in a couple of months, Diddy could be a free man. The U.S. Probation Department is recommending a sentence ranging between 5 to 7 years. But it's unlikely that the judge will side with either side in this case and will likely land in the middle, closer to where the U.S. Probation Department is recommending, anywhere between that 5 to 7 year range. He will always be the same cruel, power-hungry man.
I think, like I said yesterday and many days before, I said that the judge would probably take it half and half. Okay. Instead of 11 years, he probably will go like somewhere between, what did I say yesterday? 4.5 years or 5 years or something like that. That's what I said last night. All right. Because he basically probably wants to keep it somewhat in the middle of what the probation people are talking about and then what the prosecution wants. All right. So I'm just thinking he's going to get about 5 years. All right. With 1 year time served, 1 year and a couple of weeks time served. So you have 4 years and a half to do or something like that. Okay. Somebody said when she collected millions, she wasn't scared. Cassie should rest. Let's see what. So somebody said millions are not enough. He will always owe. He won't always owe her. I mean, millions are enough, okay? Because like I said, the average woman who goes through domestic violence, they're not getting millions, not even thousands of dollars, okay? It is enough, all right? The thing is, he's already been convicted, okay? Whatever they sentence him, he will serve that and pay for what he did. Point blank, it's over. Why do you guys always keep on going on and on, but yet you can elect a whole president into the office that did things, but you guys are not talking about that? That's crazy. And what about all these other damn stars who got extra assaults and, you know, all types of shit going on? You guys don't mention this stuff. Y'all are so crazy, it's ridiculous. What you mean she should collect more? Who in the hell gets $30 million for domestic violence? This chick said after all she's been through, she should collect more. She does not need any more money. All right. What she needs is to continue to go into counseling sections. What she needs is this man going to jail for some years to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, I mean, it's over. Like I said, I can see the judge giving him about 5 years. All right. 5 years. However, the defense team did present some information to the judge asking for an acquittal or a retrial. And excuse me, if something was violated, with the Mann Act, and that's what will happen. Okay, either he will be getting a acquittal, or either it will be a retrial. And I honestly don't see Judge Submaranian issuing a acquittal, but I can see him doing a retrial if something was violated. The Mann Act was. Somebody said Cassie is unreliable. She's a clout chaser and a social climber. Okay, then somebody else said years now they went their separate ways. They exchanged plenty of messages. He wished her all the best, etc. It's okay. He moved on. She moved on. The state put him on trial. The judge sided with them almost always. The verdict came back not favoring the state. Yet he still is in prison for paying for X. Crazy, only because he is rich. Actually, I think it's more to that than him just having money, okay? But the thing is this right here. If the Mann Act was somehow violated, he probably will get a retrial, all right? If it was not violated, I believe he will get about 5 years. And if that's not good enough for Cassie, then so it be, okay? Because this woman got a whole $30 million. The average woman will not get that if some man beat the shit out of her and do anything to her. She's not going to get anything, all right? So I think Cassie should be happy with that, all right? Get her stuff all the way together, keep on doing her counseling section, and just forget about Sean Diddy Combs and be where she's at, away from him and things like that. Okay, she got enough money also to hire security if she wants to, armed security as well. So, I mean, please, what about these women who don't get any money and they have to hide from these men? Come on now, but they let these men out. You hear many horror stories where these men get out and go unalive this woman who got just a restraining order. So please, miss me with all that. For real, for real. Somebody says she's been safe. She hasn't been around Diddy since 2018, when he refused to marry her and have kids with her. When she flew to Kim Porter's funeral and Diddy told the world Kim was a soulmate, and Cassie got mad and flew to her parents' house and married her young husband, which is crazy. Somebody said, how do you know she's been safe? Because you haven't heard her say any damn thing. That's how you know she's been safe. Have you heard Cassie coming out somewhere saying that she's fearful? She was fearing her life before all this stuff happened? No, you didn't. Okay? And no one is blaming the victim. We're just talking reality here. And I'm glad some of these people are speaking up, because that's crazy. Somebody says she ain't no victim. She's a participant. The thing about, I don't know what all transpired in that house, okay? Like I said, it's always 3-4 sides to a story, okay? People's, what they got to say about it, and then you got the truth, all right? So the thing is, he went to court for ex-trafficking and all that other stuff. He was acquitted on those other charges, right? So they did find him guilty of ex-trafficking with the purpose of the P word or something like that, right? So he's going to be sentenced according to that, all right? So once he's sentenced and he's doing his time in prison, he's paying for what he did. Why do you people keep on saying stuff over and over again, like he's not paying for it? Shh. That's crazy. And then she got a lot of money. Y'all talk about that's not enough? When the average woman will never see 30 million. Hell, the average woman won't even see 1 million for domestic violence. Let's keep it real. Somebody said Cassie is not scared of that man. She testified that he never threatened her after they broke up or even seen him. When she first sued him, she went to his chief of staff first for a payout. It wasn't scared for her life nor her family. This is the same woman who told that man that he would unalive him and then she would do it again. All right? She didn't sound scared then. Now, this person said, I feel bad for women who really get trafficked and don't have the resources to get help. This case has made a joke of those women. I don't know if this case made a joke of women who get ex-trafficking, because this is a whole different type of scenario right here, this case. All right. But the thing is this right here. Again, for the 100th time, he is already paying for what he did. He's been incarcerated for a whole year, so he definitely is paying for beating Cassie. All right, because we know this is what this is about. All right. Since she could not file domestic charges against him, domestic violence charges, he's basically incarcerated because of that. That's why they keep on bringing it up. Okay. Somebody said possibly only 5 to 7 years. He's going to get probably about 5 years, maybe 7. Somebody said ain't a soul, and I mean a soul, did 5 to 7 for what he got convicted of. Y'all know what this is all about. These people they're doing the most. Somebody said Cassie needs to go sit down somewhere. She needs to go take care of her kids and live her life and spend all that damn money and say forget Sean Diddy Combs. This girl got millions. She can do stuff herself if she was so scared. You know what I'm saying? She can go out of the country. She can do many things with $30 million. Shit. Okay, let's keep it real. Many things, if you catch my drift. Everybody keep on saying she wasn't scared when she got that money. Listen, she couldn't have been too scared, because when you're petrified of someone, there is no way in hell you suing them, because you're going to think that they're going to come after you. All right? Period. And you certainly won't be testifying, because once again, you won't even be telling, because you're going to be thinking they're going to come after you or send someone after you. The thing is, being incarcerated does not stop people from doing that. All right? And these stupid people taking up for her with that money is crazy. Like $30 million ain't a lot. Most people won't even see $30 million, not even $1 million, get alone 30 million. Come on now.
He will always be the same cruel, power-hungry, manipulative man that he is.
Okay, so it is what it is. Okay, let me see what else they got up here. Let's see. It's basically the same thing. We can hear this right here, though. Okay.
11 years, the recommended sentence from the United States government against Sean Combs. Diddle me this. What if we gave out 11 years to every man in this country who has violated the Mann Act, engaged in any activity involving interstate prostitution? What if we, I don't know, investigated Jeffrey Epstein and said, you know what, maybe Jeffrey Epstein didn't traffic hundreds of victims for himself. Maybe there were other men involved. I don't know, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates. Take your pick. And let's say we start giving them all years on years on years for consensual prostitution. I want it. I'm here for it. Do it. What is with the selective prostitution? What is with the Mann Act being used? What's with the pick and choose?
That's right. Let's see what some of these people say.
11 years.
Somebody said Diddy is a pawn, not a power. He wanted to play with the big dogs, but didn't realize where he stood amongst them. He deserves the time, but plenty of people at his parties deserve some time as well. But the fact is, the names associated with him are too powerful, and they will seize control to protect their name. It's not black or white. It's not Democrat or Republican. It's power versus powerless. Okay? And I somewhat agree with him, okay? Period. I don't think he should get 11 years. I mean, 5 years, but not 11. And if they can determine that the Mann Act was violated some way, then he really doesn't even deserve 5 years. Okay, point blank. He deserves to have a retrial. See, somebody else talk about what I said. They said, what happened to the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO international ex-trafficking case? It disappeared from all social media news. But your girl Shay's too definitely talked about it. Because over here we talk about everything. Because it's not fair for everybody to be talking about Diddy, but they ignore this old ass man. As a matter of fact, his old ass never spent really a time incarcerated because they let him out on bond. All this shit he's been charged with, all these allegations, all right, that he has, and they let him out with a bond, well, on bail, because I think he's sick, all right? He should have thought about that shit years ago when he was up here, doing everything that he was doing with these underage kids and things like that. Okay, so the world is just hypocritical. He's not a free man. He still is under what you call it? We have a little monitor thing on and stuff. He's like that. He's on bond bail or whatever you call it. He's not a free man. We was just talking about him a couple of months ago, along with Russell Brand. It's a lot of people, a lot of them. Garth Brooks was accused of doing some weird stuff by his stylist. It's just so many, but they just want to talk about Diddy all damn day. And he would not get no 20 years, so cut that shit out, Mr. T. Okay, somebody said this whole trial was ridiculous. I don't know if the whole trial was for sure, but I do think that, what they were trying to get him on at first, the RICO, was a hot ass mess. Because I didn't see it. I kept on saying that until Jermaine was like, he did violate, he did do something. He had two of the elements or something for the RICO. And I kept on saying, I don't see it. But then Jermaine kind of convinced me and I started changing my mind somewhat. But deep down inside, I still can see it. Not the RICO stuff. I don't think Cassie is living in constant fear. I'm not her and I don't know her, so I don't know. Because damn, before all of this happened, they said he hadn't seen her. They did talk to each other in text messages before I think he said he wished her well and things like that. I can't remember. So, I mean, I don't know. She's looking like J-Lo in that picture right there. A younger J-Lo. That's crazy. But anyway, on Friday, we will see what will happen. But I'm thinking around 5 years. You guys tell me how many years you think he will get. Let's see what this lady's talking about real quick.
Now, I know a lot of y'all ain't been talking about Diddy, y'all, but let's not forget that there's a lot of people scared out there. So let me tell you what the latest news, because Cassie got something to say. And Cassie is saying that she is fearing for her life, for her safety, ahead of Puff Daddy's sentencing. Let me tell you what it say. Cassie says she's worried and moved her family will be swift retribution towards me and others who spoke up. The R&B singer, who is, y'all know, Puff Daddy ex-girlfriend. This was she wrote in a statement, y'all.
Okay. All right. So it is what it is, you guys. Let me go back over here and see what y'all said in the comment section. Okay. Hold on. So let's see here. What's up, Palia? What's going on? Okay, let's see. Okay, we're going to go back, because y'all been really talking. Okay, you said Diddy is or was a gatekeeper. You said that man going to be 66 years old when he gets out. Yep. He could have sent someone after her since he's been locked up. That's what I'm saying. But, he may wait for years, to the years later if he gets sentenced in prison. He might. Yep. And that's not good. He might get that. And you know what? That's another thing, too. If he gets out and be on probation, he would be pretty stupid to be trying to touch any of these people. And like I said, if he wanted to touch them, he can always wait until 10 years later and then touch him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the thing is, if I was Cassie, she said she moved out of New York, I would just basically move somewhere else. And just don't even talk about this dude again. Don't contact him or anything else. Change all my stuff and just put him in the back of my mind. Keep doing my counseling and, you know, all the other stuff that she's doing, and just enjoy my kids and my husband. That's what I would do, and stop talking about this man, stop doing shows, stop doing interviews, all of that shit. I would be just done with him because she came out good with the money, $30 million. And then she also got the man incarcerated for a whole year so far, you know. And if they give him 5 years, that's another 5 years, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's 5 years altogether because they're going to do time served. So, I mean, what more do you want? You said Cassie is not scared. She mad. She at where she at with no kids by Diddy. Could be. You said, I hope Diddy get a fine and release too. He might. You see Trump pardon a lot of ex-offenders to be free. Yeah, because, all right. Who has served 5 years for a man act? I know. But, you know, I don't think that judge cares for Diddy. I really don't think he likes him. It's a P charge. Geez, if they lock this man up for any amount of time, it's an injustice. You know what? I don't really think they would be locking him up for real for that. I mean, of course, it'll say that on the official paperwork and stuff, but I think they're doing this for other reasons, you know, mainly because he beat the shit out of Cassie. Can you see if the person that should have been in jail a long time ago was Hugh Hefner? He should have been, because he was definitely doing a lot of stuff that he shouldn't have been doing. Had them little young ass girls there, Playboy Mansion and shit. I know some of them probably were like underage. I think so too. And why, I don't know. I'm just playing. But yeah, I think so too. Shit. Yeah, Payo. Yep. Remember the man came out and said that Cassie gave him an STD and he got her pregnant. Yep. That's I forgot which one it was. Isn't that the one that's incarcerated right now? I can't remember his name right now. Freezer Meat too. Cassie and Alex need that RICO conviction to sue Diddy again. Yep. Yeah, we sure did. That's the dude that's in jail, the crazy dude, I think. That's what I'm wondering. You know, all these people, but you know what? They gave them immunity so they can go ahead and testify against them. You said the elements were there, but only if they found the witnesses were credible. Okay. Okay, Jermaine. Cassie and Jane Doe were terrible witnesses. Diddy gonna make serve 11 years at the Bronx Zoo. He's gonna do what, Payo? And they definitely was not good witnesses. Goodness, they were a hot ass mess. Okay, so anyway, it is what it is. I cannot wait until sentencing on Friday. So, okay, how many years y'all think he's gonna get? Let me know in the comment section. Somebody said they think he's gonna get probation. He's gonna be 11 years at the Bronx Zoo. Payo, are you being racist, Payo? Oh my gosh. So again, I think if he does not get a retrial, I believe he might get about 4.5 to 5 years. Because that judge does not like him. You said time served and probation. Okay. And Payo said 11 years at the Bronx Zoo. I guess you call that prison a zoo. We will see come Friday, though. We will see. I hope he only gets the 14 months with what is it? They said 14 months, right? With 1 year time served, 1 year and 2 or 3 weeks time served. So that means he will be out, in January. So hopefully it's that. But I don't know, because that judge does not care for him. Okay. All right. So we're going to move on from Diddy and Cassie crazy self. And we're going to go ahead and look at some of our videos real quick. And then we're going to come back and talk about, D4vd, parents home being swatted, and just any latest information they have on this dude. And then I got a scenario to tell y'all again what I think, regarding his case, okay? And then we're going to talk about Tyrese Ordeal as well. All right, so let's look at a couple of videos real quick. So I won't get sleepy, all right? You say you don't really know. I don't know. We will see, though. We will see. All right, so let's go ahead and look at these videos real quick. Oh, let me go back over here. I hope he really doesn't get anything, but like I said, the 14 months. But I don't know. That judge does not like that man. At least he acts like he doesn't like him. So I don't know for sure. But I just bet it's going to be about 5 years. I don't know. Something's saying 5 years to me, so I don't know for sure. But I'm just saying, I think about 4.5 to 5 years. I do hate how everybody jumps on a bad bandwagon. It's like people don't really, it seems like everybody jumps to what other people say. And I know this is true because you can be driving down the street, right? And they can tell you to go a different way because it's a detour. Everybody follows you. Only a certain type goes a different way. And that's exactly what people do, period. If most people jump on the bandwagon and say, oh, Diddy is a creep, Diddy is this and that, it seems like a lot of other people join that same, bandwagon. And they start saying stuff, don't even know the damn man. You know what I'm saying? Or anything else about this man. And then the funniest thing about it is some of these same people who say this shit now were the same people wishing to go to them damn freak-offs, all white parties, and was just tripping out about Diddy having all the women. And even when they was hearing about the rumors of him beating Cassie's ass, they still supported him. Okay? So, people are a hot-ass mess. I have always thought he was abusing Cassie. I'm going to be perfectly honest about it. All right? So, it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and look at these viral videos because I can talk about Diddy all day. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this one first.
Look at this. Like, Gambit. Despierta, pendejo. Gambit! Wake up! Wake up, dumbass. What the fuck? Look at this.
Yeah, it's almost like this cat is in a deep sleep, okay? A very, very, very deep sleep. Gosh, that was tripped out. I thought he was unalive or something. Shit. That was scary. Okay, let's look at this one.
You want a pistachio? What's this called?
Wrench.
What am I doing? Yes. Good job. No, Soleil. No. Can't believe you just tried to do that. What's this called?
It's a rag.
What color?
Purple.
What's this called?
Paper. Bag.
What's this called?
Box.
I guess it is a box in a way. It's a block.
Block.
Yes, block. What's this called?
Plant.
What's this called?
Little. Wrench.
Do you want the wrench?
Open.
What color? What color?
Purple.
Yes. What's this made of?
Little.
Yes. What's it called?
It's a bell.
What's this called?
Frock.
What? is this called?
Oh.
What's this made of?
No.
What's this called?
Oh.
What's this called?
Oh.
What's it made of?
Glass.
Do Big Bird. Good, Big Bird. Where's the snack? You want an pistachio?
Damn.
What's this called?
Wrench.
What am I doing? Yes. Good job. No, Soleil. No.
He is a smart ass damn bird, you guys. Dang. You know, when I went to the zoo, I think that was last. What was that? It was last year, I think. And those damn birds was talking up a storm. I actually got it on video, and I think I put the video up. I forgot what the I can't remember what the bird was saying, but it was so damn funny. But they are so daggone smart. All right, I'm trying to think what that bird said. I can't remember, but it is. I did post it, I believe. I put the video up. But this damn parakeet, I think that's a parakeet, is smart as shit. A parrot. Dang, I cannot believe he knew what all those things are. It's amazing what animals know. I can almost watch that again, you guys. That's a smart ass.
Winston, are you ready to go home? Winstony?
What the hell is this? Cat?
Are you ready to Winston? Are you ready to go home? Winstony? Are you ready to Winston?
What kind of cat is this? Okay, let's see. Oh, he's an Oriental short hair. Let's see. Oh, he got one. Look at his. Oh, he's cute. Oh, look at them damn ears, man. It's cute. Look at it. Ow. Oh, he's cute. Doesn't look better than my Maine Coon, though, but he's cute. Cutie cute. The heck is this? This is one, too? Oh, this is a cartoon right here. As I was going to say. He's cute. He's a pretty cat. Okay, I was just looking at some of the comments, you guys. Cute little cat. All right, let's see. Now, what is another bird?
You're not coming over here. You're not. Don't do it. Bentley, watch out. I got to put my feet up.
Hold on, yeah.
Hey, get out of here. Well, stop. Why do you want to fight? Why do you want to Why do you want to fight tonight? Hey, I brought you home toys and a skateboard. Quit. Preston, no.
Oh, is that the damn bird talking, you guys? Look at this again.
Hey, you're acting like a cracked chicken. You're acting like I'm not running from you. You're acting like a cracked chicken.
What?
That's it.
Look, chill out.
Highest bidder gets you tonight. You're out of here. I can't stand you tonight.
That is a hot mess, you guys. That was funny. At first, I thought it was another person talking and, shouting and stuff like that. That was a trip. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Do you want some pizza? What?
Cassie.
No, pizza.
Cassie.
That's not the same. What do you want? Pizza?
Cassie.
Do you want some pizza?
Cassie.
What?
Cassie.
No, pizza.
Cassie.
That's not the same. What do you want? Pizza?
Uh-uh.
Do you want some pizza?
My God.
What? No, pizza. That's not the same. What do you want? Pizza? Do you?
Kids, man. That was a hot mess. Okay. Kids are so funny. Let's look at this one. Yeah, right. Oh my God. Stupid. That right there was really funny. Look at the man. Stupid, man. Stupid man. Look at this man right here. No, this was funny as shit, you know. Let me go see what y'all said in the comment section over here. That was funny. Oh, man. Let's see what y'all saying over here. Let's see. I didn't see that. Let me look and see what he looks like. That bird talking a lot of mess. He was talking a lot of mess. That bird was a trip. Okay, let's go to finish watching the rest of these videos. This was a trip too right here. Let's see. Let's see what we got next. We just saw that. Oh shit. Let's see.
Leave me alone, Brenda. I'm trying to take a nap, okay? I had a rough night last night. I just want to... Ow! Get off my tail. I'm serious. Get off. I'm going to scratch your stupid face. What the hell's the matter with you? Are you deaf? I told you I had a rough night. And shouldn't you be out cheating on your husband? Don't push my butt. Don't push my butt. You know what? Come here for a second. I have to tell you a secret.
What's that?
You're super annoying. What's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
What's going on? I'll tell you exactly what the hell is going on.
Yo.
The chat that you gave me got me high as hell. Jerk. I'm sorry to do this, but your folding job sucks. All these gotta go. All these shirts, you just folded them horribly. And P.S., you need a bigger closet.
I honestly have no idea why he does this.
Maybe because I'm a cat?
My working theory is that he's stupid.
And you're ugly, Doris.
Want a Netflix and chill?
Hell yeah, we can watch a documentary, Don't F with Cats.
Cool.
But first, let me get situated and comfortable right here. Ah, that's it.
Hey.
What?
Nothing.
Then what the hell are you laughing at, you jerk?
Hey.
Hey, Mom, does this bother you?
Yes, it does. Please don't do it again.
Are you sure? I just want to clarify for the record that this definitely bothers you. This right here. Watch this.
Cornelius Montgomery III.
That's my name, bitch. Leave me alone, Brenda. I'm trying to take a nap, okay? I had
Cats are tripped out, man. Let's see what's going on here.
I was gonna go to work.
Oh shit! What the hell? Wait. We gotta go back to this. Oh my gosh. Listen, he got all that catnip. They be tripping out when you give them that catnip. Oh shit. got into all that catnip. This look tripped out right there. I'm not gonna lie. My eyes wide open, man. That was a trip right there. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here.
Don't be scared, Osiah. He doesn't bite. He doesn't bite, Osiah. Yeah. I can do it for you.
Just like that, okay? I got the head.
I'm sweaty. Oh, I'm not even like this.
You want to pass him? You want to pass him around?
Wow.
Look at you.
Don't drop it!
Just like this.
Oh, shit. All right, let's look at this again. That was a hot ass mess.
Don't be scared, Osiah. He doesn't bite. He doesn't bite, Osiah. Yeah. I can do it for you.
Just like that, okay? I got the head.
I'm sweaty. Oh, I'm not even like this.
You want to pass him? You want to pass him around?
Wow. Look at you. Don't drop it!
Just like this.
Oh my gosh, man. These kids. Look at that boy. Oh my gosh, man. Woo. My goodness, that boy tripped me out. Oh man. Those damn snakes are tripping, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
You want to go for a walk?
Going for a walk.
You gonna go for a walk? You want to go for a walk?
Do
you
want
to?
You want to go for a? Walk?
Would you like to go? Ooh, that ear.
Drogon, go outside.
Go for a walk?
Do you want to go for a...
Yeah. These dogs are a mess, man. Damn, but you know what? It's just like when we open the door downstairs, our cat runs downstairs trying to go outside. So I think they be really annoying. They be watching.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, I can't stand you right now. Put your... Okay. Huh? If you just put your knees up. So.
What you mean put my knees up?
I'm saying you got your knees up.
What you mean? What you want?
Okay.
How you want me to put them up?
Okay. Don't worry about it. So, come on. Just put your knees up, son. And down. You got your knees up. That's part of the problem. Okay. How in your knees, son?
Huh?
Sit in your knees.
Huh?
Come on. Just there we go. You realize every time you put it down, I still got it up. Okay. And I don't know if you knew that. Okay. I hate your guts.
All right. This is that one.
Okay. All right.
We take it all the way out there.
Yeah, we're there, son. We're there.
Got my knees looking like Mr. Brown.
And I told you to put them up. Okay. Oh no! Oh my God!
Oh no!
Son,
Oh no!
Son, I ain't got no back. Oh no! Okay. All right. Come on, son. Push it down. Push it down. Oh, push it down. Okay. Oh, come on.
That was funny, man. This lady cracking up, man. Dang. Don't you hate when people do this, though, for real, for real? One time I was moving. We was moving something down the stairs. We was moving, right? And my son was doing just what this dude is doing right here. I was so mad at him, man. I had to stop on the damn stairs because, damn, he would have made me fall down the stairs because he wasn't, doing it correctly. Damn trip. Okay, let's see. Let's see this one first, okay?
last thing you're gonna do today.
No.
No, ma'am.
You need to sit down.
No, you're not.
You need to sit down.
Sorry.
Is there anything about the person that can help you put it down? Swing your hands. This way. No. Don't swing your hands. There we go.
So ass thing, good. That's the last thing you're gonna do today.
No.
No, ma'am.
You need to sit down.
No, you're not.
You need to sit down.
Sorry.
Is there anything about the person that can help you put it down? Swing your hands. This way. No. Don't swing your hands. There we go.
So ass thing, good. That's the last.
Sit his ass down. We talked about this situation on a live. I don't remember when. It was maybe a couple months ago. And when I showed the video, it didn't have any sound, so they put the sound to it, the actual sound. So I think that man was just doing a lot on this flight, just being disrespectful, just doing the most to this flight attendant. And that man who made him sit down, who put him down, it was just a random dude, you know. Damn, that is a trip, man. But that's what he gets.
Go tell that long tongue.
For acting stupid and shit. We won't be playing that one because they singing. What is going on right here? Now we are what? Let's see.
Go tell that long.
What is this? Oh, this is with Charlie Kirk. So wait, hold on. Let's see this. Let's start always from the beginning. So what is this area right here? Who is that in that window right there? Wish they want to play the music so I can see what's going on. What is this right here? He got music playing. Is he saying somebody could have been in that area right there? Oh, they said he shot from right there. And then it hit right there, hit him right there in the neck. So they saying the shooter was actually up in there. And it couldn't have been Tyler Robinson who actually made that shot. He probably did shoot, but it was another shooter. That's what they're saying. And the other shooter was right there where they just pointed it at. Let's look at that again. The other shooter was right there, up in there, hiding. And they shot from there. I think that's what they're saying. From right there. Let me see if they still playing.
Back.
Wish they wasn't still playing that music. Right there. And then it hit right there on the neck. Went right through the other side. That's what they're saying. That person, somebody was shooting. Who is that right there? Said somebody was shooting from right here. Okay. And the angle from right here can go right to that dude's neck. That's crazy. But you just never know, you guys. You never know. Yep. From there all the way to where he was at. Right there. So let's see what they're saying over in this thing. Somebody said only God knows who's behind all this evil, and soon every knee will bow and tongue will confess and justice will be served. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Somebody was right there shooting. They said this is exactly where it came from. Question is, why is law enforcement lying to us? And somebody said most likely because it's Israel is trying to fight the democratic communists, and there's a lot of profit in them keeping the division going. Somebody said the left of his neck, the front of his neck is an exit wound. and I believe it was a smaller caliber, like a 22 mag from about 100 yards. And the shooter was elevated between 20 to 25 feet. I am 64 and have hunted all my life. Also, he was shot from the right side, not from the front. Wow. Somebody said they are paid well to be part of it. Looks like a light. So, I mean, that could be possible, you guys. It really could. Let's look at this real quick.
Black males tying up an old man.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what they said.
We got a call of 4 black males tying up an old man, kidnapping him.
I don't know nothing about
Someone
that.
live here, or you guys are working on it?
You can knock at the door, bro.
No one works here. No, someone lives here though.
I mean, you can knock at the door if you want.
Okay. No one else called. You guys have any issues with anybody?
No.
No.
No. You said they said what?
They said they saw one old male get kidnapped by 4 black males with guns.
Bro, it's just 2 of us here.
Yeah. No. So we want to find out where that. Did anyone leave? That.
No. We're just the only. We're black, bro. It's 2 of us. We're doing gutters.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. So you know, swatting. That's what we think it is. Where they.
What is that?
Where they call to have a police response for something.
Sir, you have police here saying someone's getting kidnapped by black guys. Oh my God, look at this shit. Chris! He said someone said that 4 black guys were
here. Yeah, so we got a call that an old male was getting kidnapped by 4 black males.
Chris! I'm out of here, bro. Chris! 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 Take your fucking headphones off. Fucking police said we kidnapping the fucking customers. They out front, bro. Damn, bro. Got them dumbass headphones on. Police all out front saying 4 black guys kidnapping the old dude.
I ain't fucking with that.
I'm out of here, bro. That shit is, bro. I'm not even about to finish this job, bro.
Damn, we just left the job.
4 black males tying up an old man.
Somebody said, so explain to me where the racism is. They got to be acting crazy. Let's see. So they said the cop did not accuse him of anything. He asked if he seen anything, and then he said he thought it was Swatted. A BS call to have cops pull up somewhere. Where is the racism? The racism is that they called and said 4 black dudes kidnapped a white dude. That's where the racism is. Why did they have to say 4 black dudes? But anyway, that is crazy right there, man. Crazy, 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 crazy. Okay, we're gonna watch more. Let me pick 2 real good ones, and then that's going to be it. Not Cardi B. And a who? And a wild outburst. Okay, let's see this one.
We were called here. You've set your yard on fire. Who did?
It is my yard. So if I want to set it on fire, I can set it on fire.
Is that your yard too?
Over there, no, that's their yard.
Okay, well, where?
But currently, you are standing on my yard.
Yes, ma'am.
You work for the government.
I do.
I don't know if you're a Christian, but if you read Matthew chapter 23, you might want to take a look at that. They're going to drag you to hell working for Satan.
I get that. But why did you set something on their yard on fire?
It's not their yard. This is my property line.
But that is not your property.
It is on my property.
I don't care. The telephone company, that's their property.
Oh, you mean the company? Don't come any closer.
I need to talk. I need to talk to you.
You can talk to me from the yard. I'll stand in my yard. You stand on.
No, you're not going to tell me what to do.
Okay.
We were called here.
What to do?
I'm not telling you
You
anything.
work for the government. The government is a deep state satanic cabal. They do not tell Christians what to do. I can tell who's been reading their Bible lately. That's on my property. I've asked for it to be removed.
I'm fine. I didn't have my radio on. I'm sorry.
It's a controlled burn. I have a fire extinguisher.
All right. Thank you.
I'm taking care of the
Bye.
problem since the utility company do not come in close.
Where's your fire extinguisher?
Hey, First thing, get off of my property.
For his radio turn down.
And you're being recorded.
I don't care.
This is a hot ass mess.
For the government, my asshole kidnapped me.
You're under arrest for criminal damage to property first degree. Yes, you are. You put that fucking shit down right now. Put it down. Put it down.
I don't care. You cannot take
Okay.
No, you can't. You were trespassing. I just shit on myself.
That's good for you.
Stop! You were trespassing. You were trespassing on my property. Stop!
Give me your hands.
I'm about
Give
to
me your
shit
hands.
on myself. No, you were kidnapping on my
Give
property.
me your hand.
I'm about to shit on myself.
Well, that's too bad. You should have thought about that before.
No, that is my
me your hand.
property.
No, it's not. That's
Yes,
telephone
it is.
company.
The telephone. Let me
Turn
tell you
around.
something.
Down.
Shit on my
Turn around.
If I
Turn
do, I will
around.
shit on me and you. Don't
Turn around.
You cannot do this.
Yes, I am. Turn around.
You work for the government. I'm a Christian.
58. She's got.
I'm shitting. I'm sorry.
That's too bad.
Do you want to watch me go to the bathroom?
No, I don't. Turn around. 1020. Turn around.
I am on my property.
And you're still being under arrest.
And this is kidnapping.
She pulled her gun on.
No.
Yes, you did.
This is ridiculous. I'm shitting on myself. I am shitting on myself right now. And you lost your shoe. What the fuck?
1095.
The government does not tell Christians what to do. I'm on my property. I asked for that to be removed. Stop. You're on my property and you're kidnapping me for doing something on my property. It's fire season. Yes, it is fire season.
Stand still.
Seriously, have y'all ever read Matthew chapter 23 about what it says the devil will do getting you to work for
You got
the government and dragging? You're preventing Christians from entering the kingdom of heaven, and they're going to prevent you from doing it too. You can't arrest me. This is kidnapping.
Come on. Go. Go.
Can I take my daily devotion?
No.
My door is wide open. Y'all
That's fine. We'll secure it.
having fire on my property. No,
You don't anymore. I already put it out.
Get off my property. Get off my property.
Can't do
God
it.
damn it, you're about to put my fucking arms out. You're pulling me that way and you're pulling me that way. This is kidnapping. There's a fire on my property and you are kidnapping me. No, I'm not. This is kidnapping. This is kidnapping.
I walked in the house and she pulled that gun. She picked it up out of the chair. I stuck mine to her head. I said, put that shit down right now. That's hers. I don't have one. Anybody else?
Oh, that's what he said.
Not that I know of. Legit? Not yet, no, sir.
Sheriff's office, sheriff's department. Anybody home? Anybody here? Make yourself known.
Sheriff's office, anybody here?
Clear to me. All right, that's clear.
We were called here. You've set your yard on fire.
Oh, we need to see part 2. What did she pull a G-U-N out of? Let's see this real quick. I didn't even see it.
Who did?
Why he said put that shit down? Let's see.
It is my yard. So if I want to set it on fire, I can set it on fire.
Is that your yard too?
Over there, no, that's their yard.
Okay, well, where?
Like currently, you are standing on my yard.
Yes, ma'am.
You work for the government.
I do.
I don't know if you're a Christian, but if you read Matthew chapter 23, you might want to take a look at that. They're going to drag you to hell working for Satan.
I get that. But why did you set something on their yard on fire?
It's not their yard. This is my property line.
But that is not your property.
It is on my property.
I don't care. The telephone company, that's their property.
Oh, you mean the company? Well, company closer.
I need to talk. I need to talk to you.
You can talk to me from the yard. I'll stand in my yard. You stand on the.
No, you're not going to tell me what to do.
Okay.
We were called here.
What to do.
I'm not telling you anything.
You work for the government. The government is a deep state satanic cabal. They do not tell Christians what to do. I can tell who's been reading their Bible lately. That's on my property. I've asked for it to be removed.
I'm fine. I didn't have my radio on. I'm sorry.
It's a controlled burn. I have a fire extinguisher.
All right. Thank you.
I'm taking care of the
Bye.
problem since the utility company do not come in close.
Where's your fire extinguisher?
Right there. Get off of my property.
For his radio turn down.
And you're being recorded.
I don't care.
Okay. For the government, my asshole kidnapped me. You might want to look it up.
You're under arrest for criminal damage to property first degree. Yes, you are. You put that fucking shit down right now. Put it down. Put it down.
Got it on camera. You cannot take
Okay, I saw it then. That was funny as shit, y'all. Let's see part 2. You put that fucking shit down right now. Put it down. Put it down. Put that effing shit down right now. Put it down. Where's part 2 at, Jermaine? Why come you don't never put part 2 up here? Huh? Let's see if we can get part 2.
We were caught here. You've set your yard on fire.
Let's see if part 2 is up here. That was a hot ass mess. Let's see if we can get part 2. We don't see that girl. We got a lot of stuff up here. Don't tell her how long ago that was. Part 2. So we just watched that. They might not have part 2. Oh, here it is. Right, this is part 2.
There wasn't one in the chamber, but I don't see a hot stopping.
She didn't point it at me, but she picked it up and
I took it off. It looks like she took it off. Yeah, you got that.
well, you picked it up and pointed at me, so that's.
I was moving my gun.
You weren't moving it. You picked it up when I walked in.
Here's what's that all over her face? Is that paint or is that makeup or is that just was she just bad or?
Her face was red. I think that was all I saw. Yeah.
Okay.
She's got the kind of splotchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Okay.
She said that she didn't really say anything about it. She said she could do it. It was her property. I said, why is it over there? And she said, I said, that's not your property. That's telephone company's property. Charles Industries.
What?
Charles Industries. Never heard of them.
Is that gonna be telephone? Is that gonna be a telephone company?
Yeah.
The hell out of it.
It says right here, the telephone company's property.
Wonder what the hell she used for a seller.
Have y'all dealt with her before? She does stuff like this.
She's the one. She's the female that it was just 1096 that they've been out here 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Took her to the hospital to get evaluated. She wouldn't answer none of the doctor's questions or anything, so they just turned her loose. She's the one that used to drive around. I don't know if it's that truck or not, but used to drive around in a pickup truck, huh?
She's the anti-government woman and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
With the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And person, Miss Beverly.
And I don't what's your badge number. I'd like to add it to my photographic memory along with badge number 17, 21, and 44.
Mine is 75.
75.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me explain something to you, sir. Let's make something.
Jones.
You were trespassing on my property. I'm telling you, I will have your career. This is not going to end good. I know the law. You trespassed in my house.
I'm out to the jail. One female. 159 495. 159 495.
And
You got the jail note. Have somebody on standby. She's probably gonna be trouble.
drive around in your little trucks collecting your salary to come stolen taxpayer property with in God we trust on your vehicles, which aren't really yours. They belong to the taxpayers. In God we trust. But in
This is a truck.
you familiar with Agenda 21 or Agenda 30? Global Communist Agenda to imprison
Oh my God, this lady.
95% of humanity, make the other 5%
Ugh.
slaves for the elite. They're not really elite, they're parasites. Congratulations, John. Yesterday, considered to be one of their 5%.
Me.
Yeah. Woo! It's really not funny.
Not laughing.
Chapter 23. It's really not funny. Don't ask why the utility company had a lot so much property after I asked them to remove it.
She definitely is insane.
If you ain't realized we've had socialism in oligarchy in this country, and you think it's still the land of the free because of the brave,
Hey, that's your boat. Man out here doing a follow up.
the government is educating our kids with a bunch of bullshit. Y'all are doing a great fucking job of serving and protecting the public. God is going to be so fucking pissed. Go ahead. I hope that's turned on, and I hope it's been recorded.
Oh, you should use God with the F-U-C-K-I-N-G. Ugh. Okay.
So.
Comes in my house without a warrant and without my permission, being told not to come into my house, trespassing, points his gun at me, tells me to blow my brains out, then kidnaps me to hold me as a prisoner of war at Pullen County Jail. Land of the free because of the brave. So far, John, you violated my God-given rights. You violated my constitutional rights. You're breaking the speed limit. You're doing 80 miles an hour. And anybody else
81.
doing 60 would be pulled over. Full speed, but not really. Back in ye old Bullitt County Preserve. What am I being charged with?
Criminal damage to property first degree for lighting the telephone box on fire.
On my property?
That wasn't on your. It doesn't matter if it's on your property or not. It's not your property though.
It's my property.
The telephone box wasn't your property.
It's in my property.
No. The telephone box is not your property. Come on.
It was my property. On my property, yeah, that's what they were. Yes, this is Deborah, who was on her property and had a gun.
Oh man, I wish they would have showed some more. This was a hot ass juicy mess, man. Damn. Goodness. She talked the whole trip there, you guys. Goodness, I would have told her to shut up, but you know, he did real good. But I did notice one thing. They still wasn't as harsh with her as they be with some other people, okay? She would have got really slammed on that ground and everything else. And when she picked up that GUS, she probably would have got shot. All right. So she still came out good. Okay, so we're gonna look at one more. That's gonna be it. That was a trip, man. Gosh, she talked the whole entire day going ride to the damn station. I don't know what this is right here. Let's see. We saw this, so let's go to look at this one. This will be it.
I'm not stopping with you. You just had to tell me.
He did nothing wrong. I was here the entire time. I was here the entire time. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
The cop started it. It was him. He's a little boy.
He is a minor. He is a minor. And he did nothing wrong the entire time.
No, because it was him. He beat me up. I'm not stopping for you. He beat me up already.
Baby, just let go. Just let go and let him. Just let him.
You're fucking nasty. Get off.
Yes, he's a minor. They need to take his badge. They need to really take his badge.
He came aggressive. I'm not. Let me go.
What was this?
It was all her fault. It was her. Back up. You're trying to kick me down.
No, it's no officer. You did this. 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 No, I was in the store the entire time, honey. I saw it all. No, because he did nothing wrong. You were following him from the time he walked in the store. No, honey, no. Y'all are so wrong for this. Y'all are so wrong. And he is a freaking minor. That's the thing. This is somebody's child. No, I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. This is a child.
Just let them touch this. I can hear you. I don't need you yelling. I'm not a child. And I'm not your child.
Exactly. Exactly.
They would have never. Just let them cuff you. Just let them cuff you.
Baby, let him cuff you.
I can't.
Baby, go ahead and let him cuff you.
Shut up.
Baby, go ahead and let him cuff you. Don't touch me again. Please don't touch me again.
I was being nice.
This is a damn child.
This is North Carolina. It's South Carolina. It's South Carolina.
That one man right there came up here aggressive. It don't make no damn sense. That is somebody's baby. And they playing with him like that. He's a fucking baby. And I was here the entire time and saw everything what happened.
No, I was trying to tell what happened. I was sitting on the pool.
It don't make no sense.
Calm down.
Your co-worker, she did, and when she left behind the door. Oh yeah, I'm taking shit. Behind the fucking door you work. Shut the fuck up, cause you don't piss me off. I don't care. My husband is an ex-con. I can get up. I ain't worried about it. Shut the fuck up.
Good day.
Hey, please calm down. Please calm down.
Y'all called because he pulled a knife on you.
No, he didn't. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. He didn't. Let me tell you something. If she don't know the slang, she needs to shut the hell up. Because the only thing he said, he'll pull out a band, and a band is money. If she don't know the slang, she needs to shut the hell up. I was here the whole entire time.
Okay, well, y'all back up.
I know that's scary, but I need you to calm down. Just calm down, okay? Baby, let them cuff you. Let them cuff you and get this over with. Because they going to get theirs. Especially that little short fucker right there. His badge need to go.
Ah, my neck. Stop resisting, sir. Please stop.
This don't make no damn sense.
Tell him to stop. No, he's lying, bro. How many people does it take, bro?
Baby, just go ahead and let go. Because they're going to keep doing this shit. Just go ahead. Yes, they are.
I'm calling my mama. I'm calling my mama.
Call your mama.
I'm calling my mama.
That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, call his mother.
Call your mama. 406 5424.
What's your name?
KJ? Yes, man.
This don't make no damn sense. That's a damn baby. And he don't got no fucking weapon. If she don't know the slang, she needed to shut the fuck up.
I'm not stopping with you. You just had to kill me.
He did nothing wrong. I was here to...
Okay, that was a damn trip right there. So the lady called the police and said that that boy had a knife. Okay, when he said he gonna pull out a band, he was talking about money. That's sad. Let's see here. Damn, they gave you the CVS number. When did this happen? So they said a white lady thought he came in there to steal a drink. He told her he has a band in his pocket. She thought a band meant a knife and called the police and tried to say that the man came to rob her and had a knife in her face. The police was out of line on this one. They didn't even go in the store to look at security camera to find out what really happened. The old white woman lied on that young black youth. He had money. He didn't have a knife. He had money. The officers need to be held accountable for the harm. No reason to choke that little boy. He also shoved his face into the gravel and kneeled on his side once the other officer arrived. He could have had him take over a search for the so-called knife. After not finding it, he could have asked around what happened. That little boy was scared and was fighting for his life, and they expected him to be calm. What a joke. Okay, let's see. That's crazy. Let's see what else they got here. They say he told the CVS worker he could pull a band, $1,000 out of his pocket. She thought a band meant a knife and called the police. The people are telling the police what happened, but you are watching the results. If she lies, she needs to be ashamed of herself. That's crazy. So what's the name of this little boy? I want to actually look at this actual story. Yeah, I see South Carolina. What's the name of this? Let me see real quick. Let me see something. This is another story we're supposed to have talked about. I forgot what it was. I've been covering so much stuff. Let's see. See if we can pull this up real quick. See what the actual story says. Oh man, You know, I've been clicking everything on this phone. Let's see. In South Carolina, what is this called? Charleston, South Carolina. Let's see if I can pull up the story. Is this it right here? Let's see. So they said the officers did not violate conduct during the incident. Yeah, this is it on September the 25th. Okay, so they said 911 caller said a male was inside the store yelling profanities and allegedly threatening staff. The caller also reported that the suspect could be armed with a knife. When responding officer arrived, they came in contact with a juvenile who matched the suspect description. According to Chief Camacho, the minor was uncooperative and resisted when police tried to detain him. Officers did manage to detain the suspect, and he was not injured during the incident. There was rising tension at the scene, so officer took the juvenile to a different location where he was later released to a parent on a custodial promise for charges of assault, third degree, and breach of peace. The North Charleston Police Department Office of Professional Standards and Use of Force Training Unit found no policy violations with the officers' conduct during the incident. After an investigation that included reviewing surveillance footage and body camera recordings, authorities did not find a knife. Some have reported that the juvenile was selling candy, but Chief Camacho said police have not been able to confirm this. So they said, please note, it is acceptable to record video during police interactions to promote accountability and clarity. However, verbal confrontations and physical actions during such situation can escalate tensions and often do not contribute to de-escalating the situation. So they didn't find no wrong conduct in this arrest of this. Well, he wasn't really arrested, he was detained or whatever. They basically saying the people made it worse. So I don't know what's going to happen after this, if the parents are still going to try to sue or whatever. They said no policy violation found in detainment of juvenile at North Charleston CVS. Okay. So that's it. So yeah, so that's a damn trip. I still think they, I don't know. It's just, the person who called in should have never lied about the knife in the first place. That was a trip. All right, so thank you, Jermaine, for all of these videos and stuff. We enjoyed them. Thanks so much. All right. So yeah, that was a trip right there, you guys. Hey, most hated, and who else came in here? So y'all got J4 was here. Let's see what y'all saying over here. You say you scared of snakes, Shakia. I held a snake. I got a picture of a big old snake. I can't remember what kind it is. It's probably the same thing. Salute J4 if you're still here. You said I was helping my sister-in-law move and my leg gave out on me. I fell down the stairs. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You see the flash? I don't blame him. Not sticking around. She's slow. I'm just reading y'all stuff. That woman was not shitting on herself. She just tripping. It wasn't boring to me. That was a damn trip. She definitely insane. And this is about the fight. I mean, the little boy who got arrested. I don't know. I mean, make y'all mad, so let me not even say what I was getting ready to say about that whole entire situation, okay? So we're just gonna leave it where it's at. All right. So let me see. Let me go ahead and tell you guys about Tyrese Ordeal first, okay, real quick, because this is late. So let me hurry up and do this. Let me take this off stop share. That was a damn trip, that last one. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So hold on. So the thing is, a warrant has been issued allegedly for Tyrese Gibson arrest in late September. But due to his failure to surrender his dogs to authorities following an incident where his dogs allegedly mauled a neighbor's pet to unalive. And this comes after a separate incident in September of 2024 where he was detained for being held in contempt of court for unpaid child support. So Tyrese Gibson's Mastiff type dogs are accused of attacking and unaliving a neighbor's spaniel in his Atlanta neighborhood. So a misdemeanor arrest warrant was issued for Tyrese in September 2025 after he failed to comply with authorities' request to turn over his dog. Now they are saying that he is cooperating with authorities to resolve this matter. So let's see here. Is this the so he probably don't want to turn in his dog because they're gonna put them to sleep. So he does have a warrant out for his arrest. After his dogs, it was all of his dogs, I guess. They got loose in the Georgia neighborhood and they unalived another dog. So Tyrese's lawyer, Gabe Banks, said on Tuesday, Mr. Tyrese Gibson extends his deepest condolences to the family who lost their beloved dog to this tragic incident that occurred while Mr. Gibson was away from his home. Upon learning of this unfortunate accident, Mr. Gibson immediately made the difficult decision to rehome his dogs to a safe and loving environment. Concerning the misdemeanor warrant, Mr. Gibson is cooperating fully with authorities to address and resolve this matter responsibly. Mr. Gibson asks for privacy and understanding as this matter is handled through the appropriate legal channels and as he remains committed to the safety of his community and the well-being of all animals. So, when asked if he was cooperating with the police, as his lawyer claimed, Fulton County Police Department Captain Nicole Dreyer told Fox News Digital, well, he knows he has a warrant out for him and he's not turning himself in, so no. So they say he's not cooperating. That's crazy. So is this the dog right here? So let's pull it up on what's name. Is this the dog right here? The one that they're trying to possibly put to sleep? He's not going to turn in them damn dogs. He sent them dogs somewhere else. Can you blame him? No, I'm just playing, but for real, he sent them dogs somewhere else. Let's see. See what they can say. Okay, let's see what he said.
I said, what? It was all in God's plan.
These people are so damn silly. Oh my gosh. Let's see what the news said.
Gibson right here in Atlanta.
Fulton County Police tells 11 Alive this is all connected to an animal cruelty investigation. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn live in Buckhead with more on that investigation. Cody?
Ron and Jennifer, police say Gibson's 4 cane corsos killed a neighbor's dog. And on the same day, they showed up to a neighbor's house, another neighbor who ended up calling 911 saying they had her trapped inside her home here in Buckhead. So take a look. In case you are not familiar, this is video of his cane corsos. They're a large dog breed. They're muscular, often used as guard dogs. Gibson showed these off in what he described as a mini mansion where these cane corsos live on his Buckhead property. These dogs get to be around 100 pounds, if not more. Now, police say the attack happened off Woodhaven Road here in Buckhead. This is right down from the governor's mansion off West Paces Ferry Road. So here's what we know tonight. On September 18th, a neighbor called police reporting Gibson's 4 dogs killed his King Charles Spaniel named Henry. The dog was in the owner's own front yard. And that same day, as I mentioned, shortly after the attack, a woman called 911 reporting the dogs were at her door and she could not even get to her car. A week and a half before the deadly attack, Fulton County police say Gibson's 4 dogs were reported to be running loose in this Buckhead neighborhood on 5 different occasions. Now, a week ago, last Monday, police said Gibson told them he would turn over the dogs. Police said they warned him if he did not give up the dogs, they would get a search warrant and come back to this property. And when they showed up last Monday, Gibson was gone along with those 4 cane corsos. So Fulton County police have now taken out a warrant for Gibson's arrest. That charge is for cruelty to animals. Now, that is a misdemeanor charge here in Georgia, but what it does mean is that Gibson will have to turn himself in. He will be booked and a mugshot taken. As of tonight, Gibson has not publicly commented on this deadly dog attack or on the charge he's now facing. Live in Buckhead, Cody out.
Tyrese Gibson right here.
You are a damn lie. He did say something. This is what he said.
I said, what? It was all in God's plan. I said, what? It was all in God's plan.
Oh my God. But this is the dog that is dog on the live. Let me show y'all. This is a sad, sad situation. Let me stop this real quick. This is the dog right here. Hold on. Y'all up there sit up here laughing about him. Cute dog. So I know he probably don't want to turn his dogs in. That's probably why he's gone. He said those dogs are in a the dogs are not in the same area anymore. So I don't know where he took them dogs to. That's a damn trip, you know. I don't know what else to say. Oh, man. Anyway, let's see what y'all said up here. Doesn't probably love his dogs, okay? I wonder why did they go over there to the neighbor's house? That's why. How did they get out of the little mini mansion? How? I don't think the dog should be put to sleep. I think in this case right here, Tyrese needs to be fined and obviously ordered to pay these people dog funeral expenses, whatever, and whatever else. They should sue him on everything. They should sue him. Okay? They probably will. But that video was a hot ass mess, okay? Okay. Let's move on now. I'm Tyrese. I forgot to take that down. Let's take that down. And let's go over and talk about D4vd. Okay, and that's the last story for the night. That's Tyrese flipped me out. All right. Damn. So let me get the information. Hold on. Poor little dog. So let's see here. Before we do this this is like D4vd thing, let me tell y'all what Lionel Richie says about Michael Jackson. Right? He said that Michael Jackson nickname was Smelly. You know why? He said your boy Michael Jackson had poor hygiene. He said he would wear pants until they were unwearable. Now, I don't know how true that is, but that's what he said, y'all. That's some hot ass, juicy ass mess right there. For real, for real. And check this out, y'all. A man executes a couple. Then he throws the baby in the lake after the wife refused to leave her husband for him. This is why I tell people, y'all, when you're married, you're in a relationship, do not be doing that cheating shit. All right? Because sometimes it ain't just you who will get hurt. It's also your child. All right? In the spouse. This is the lady right here, her family, cute baby. And this is the man who did it. This is a damn shame. So she was cheating with this man. I don't know why people get married if they want to cheat. I really don't. Listen. So he told the police that the baby was alive when he threw him face down in the muddy water. in that, he decided to unalive the infant rather than bring it to a hospital because he did not want to get caught after he unalived the parents. So he threw this little boy face down in muddy water. Can you imagine how this baby was probably screaming and crying? This man is a damn monster. And this was in Pennsylvania. This man is 61 years old. His name is Jose Rodriguez. He's facing 2 additional first-degree murder charges for the unaliving of the wife and the son, and of course another one for unaliving the husband. Okay? This is the story I think everybody heard about when a man unalived the husband first. Okay? And then he unalived the wife and threw the baby in the muddy water. The baby was alive. Face down. He probably suffocated and drowned. Yeah, because the same day he was charged with the murder of the husband, an unidentified woman's body was found in a grassy field, and that baby's body was found a little bit above, away from her. That's crazy. So, yeah, the baby was found 150 yards. They got 150 years, but they mean yards away from where police recovered his mother's body. And they said that Rodriguez is definitely a likely suspect. So he he was fooling around, I guess, with her. I don't know. And she would not leave her husband for him. Damn, he was giving her money. Hold on. He was paying for her life, including rent money for her apartment. Okay, so it was then when she told him that she did not want to leave her husband that he became mad. But she was still taking his money. That's stupid. Okay. They used to work together at a warehouse. That's crazy. He shot her in the head. All right. And then he took the baby and drove down the street and threw the baby into a marshy area of a lake. Baby Jaden. So the baby got, the mud suffocated the baby. The mud was present in the baby's lungs. Gosh. And then he obviously drowned from the water. Freshwater drowning. I don't know why he didn't want to get caught. He could have put a damn mask on him. He had his license plate number, everything. And he could have just put that baby in front of a damn, right there, just took the baby. He could have took the baby and, I don't know, he could just drop the baby off and just left. Shit. They put on, like I said, a mask and all that and took the baby and just left. Yeah, he would have been better off taking the baby to Walmart and just leaving the baby in Walmart. Somebody would have got him. Just threw that baby in a pond of water and just left him there to pass on. I'll tell you what, this is a hot ass mess. We will have to talk about this entire case. You know, let me keep the story one day next week. I think this is the same case I was talking about last week and forgot about it. But that's a damn trip, man. That's why y'all do not be playing around when you're married. You got kids and stuff, because these people would take stuff out on everybody. All right, point blank. That's sad. That is a sad situation right there. Now, getting back to another sad situation, hold on, is the situation going on with David, D4vd. Okay. Allegedly, his parents' house was swatted a couple of days before they found Celeste in the trunk, dismembered, unalive, and all. I don't know why I put unalive, because if she's dismembered, we know she's unalive. But, and listen, for me, this is kind of weird, okay? Because why would someone swat his house a couple of days right before they found Celeste's body? Is that same person who swatted his house, did that person know that Celeste was unalive? Is this the person who unalived Celeste? What do you guys think? I mean, why would someone just swat his house a couple of days before the girl's body is found? So let's see here. This is what I did do with the story. Here it is right here. This is according to TMZ. They know everything. I told y'all that before. When the police came out, I think they had their GUN answers out too. Somebody called there and did a SWAT. And they told the police that they heard GUN fire. When the police got to their home, to David's home, they had their GUNs drawn. This was on September the 18th. A 911 caller called and instead they heard gun shots outside the home, and a woman screaming and someone unalive. So who did this call? Who did this call? I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know, I mean, if the person who's responsible for this girl being unalive did this call or what. The dad, David's dad, can be heard in the background saying someone is messing with us. And then the mom is concerned that someone might be on their property, and the cops assured them they will check before leaving. So they claim that the officer stuck around 20 minutes before leaving. No incident report was filed by the police, so it was clearly just a swatting prank. So the thing about it though, who swatted the house? And is that the same person who is responsible for Celeste unaliving, or is it just a random person that he knows? Because he definitely have to know them. I mean, he has to know them. Or is it just a random person that he know or know of him that's just playing a trick? But it's pretty weird how it happened a couple of days before they found this girl's body in the trunk. Now, like I said earlier on one of my lives, I said that I don't think David would be so stupid as to put a body in the trunk and leave the car parked 150 feet away from where he lives at. That's kind of stupid. However, like I told you guys before, what if it's his alter ego who did this? And that's why he doesn't remember. And, you know, like even in that video he did, his song, his alter ego, like he said, is the evil side. Okay? And it makes sense because the alter ego would not care about parking the car close to the house. He wouldn't care about getting the other person, you know, in trouble. He wouldn't care. Also, who's to say it wasn't the alter ego who called the police and swatted the house? If you want to say that he did it, because I really just don't see him doing it and leaving that car right there, okay, with the body in there. That's silly. But if he was somebody else, then yeah, I can picture that. Another scenario is that maybe a girlfriend did it. Maybe she did not plan to unalive the girl. Maybe they got into an altercation and she just, you know, got unalive, and then the girl panicked. Or maybe Celeste was driving the car, right? And she met up with somebody, and that person did all of that, and then trying to basically pin it on D4vd. You say you're starting to believe that. So do you think it could be his alter ego, like I said? I'm just reading some of these comments. I don't know. Listen, like I said, we sat right up here Friday. And based on that PI talking to neighbors, and they said that that car was there over a little bit over a month. I sat right up here and calculated that time from the time they found that girl's body. And I said, clearly somebody had to put that car there at around like last of July. So it is possible that she could have been unalive in July, right? And then put into that trunk. I don't know. I'm thinking because, there are cases where the other people, when they unalive people, and they don't remember anything. But the thing is, who helped them? Because somebody would have to move that car, because neighbors say that that car was moved a couple, I don't know how many times that it was moved. So who was moving the car? Because he was on tour. The thing is, if the police found any incriminating evidence in the car that ties David to it, then they will be putting out a warrant soon. Yeah, that's what they claim, but I don't understand. It was Ring cameras on the house too, remember? I don't understand how they do not have any information. Let's see here. They said whoever did that call was an idiot. That's just going to make things harder for the police. Okay. They did that swatting call on the 18th, right, of September. Now, I thought they said that call was made before she was found. When was she found? Let's see, when did they find her body in that car? So he was out there on the 18th of September. Let's see. When was Celeste's body found? Let me look and see, y'all, because y'all ain't gonna see a bird. Man, keep on coming up on my phone. When was Celeste Rivas' body found? It was found, let's see. She was discovered on September the 8th. Okay? And they did that prank and swatting on the 18th. Okay, so one publication was saying that they did the swatting before they found her body. That's not true. They found her body first, and then somebody swatted the house. So let's take back everything that we were saying about that, because anybody could have basically made that swatting call just to be funny. They did that swatting call 10 days after she was found. What if that was some type of satanic ritual? That's why she was, cut up. But then again, Jermaine made an interesting statement. He said that, what if the person cut her up so they can take the pieces out? And nobody would basically be paying attention to that because it would be smaller, pieces. Or, like I just said, what if something weird was going on? It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. This whole entire thing is strange. I don't understand how nobody had Ring cameras on to see who was moving that car. And also, who all did he give access to that car? Period. While he was gone. And did he let Celeste drive that car? I think so. Okay. Let me go back to that story now. Hold on. So, I mean, there are a lot of unanswered questions. Let me see what they got on TikTok real quick. Hold on. And also, too, if he's crazy or something, he could have did that himself, or the person who's responsible for this could have done it just to be funny.
Charles, any idea who is behind this swatting?
No idea. I mean, we've asked police. They want to try and track those things down when it happens, but they don't know on this one. And they, I think they figured out pretty quickly when David's parents came to the door that that's what was going on here. They didn't see any activity, and the area where their home is in a very rural area. It's not like there's a lot of houses around. So, when police are pulling up, there's no activity. It would have been pretty obvious to them if there was some crisis going on as they pulled up.
Sure, but you can't escape the date, September 18th, and it's a day after the LA house that he was renting was raided. Coincidence or something more?
It does seem strange to say that this is coincidence, and his parents said to the police, somebody is messing with us. And clearly, even if David wasn't at the house, his parents are aware of what's going on back in LA. And I think at that point, you got to remember, David's name had been out there enough. It was easy enough to know where he's from in Texas, that this was likely someone who's been watching the investigation and has strong feelings about it and decided to prank the home where his parents live, perhaps even doing it thinking that David was there. Because remember, even when the police executed their search warrant, we hadn't seen David in public. Everyone was wondering where he was. And we now know that the day after that search warrant, he moved out of the house. But we haven't seen him since. So, I'll be honest, Ashley, when we got this body cam, the main thing we were looking for, we knew at the point we ordered the body cam, we got it from police. We knew that this was a swatting incident. What we were wondering is whether or not when they went to the house, whether or not they would see David there. Didn't turn out that way.
What was the response from the parents once the police did knock on that door regarding who was at home and who wasn't?
So they said to the police that their daughter was there and also their son, which immediately we thought, oh, is that David? Did she just confirm that David's there? We went back and looked and found that we knew that David had a younger sister. There was also a younger brother who clearly lived there with their parents. They're both minors. So that's who we think they're talking about. Is it possible that David was there and they just didn't say anything? I guess.
So David, from what we gather, is that his mother was really heavily involved in his career. There's apparently a video saying, he had to ask for her permission to use, private plane, which makes me wonder if David would have been able to travel back and forth to Los Angeles during this tour, if he were involved in anything nefarious, without her permission and without her knowing exactly why.
I think he could have. I know that she was involved in his career, but she's not officially his manager, and he is now, adult age. Certainly when he was a minor and getting started in the business, she had a lot of say in what was going on, but he's managed by people at his label now. So there's nothing we've heard that makes it seem like his mom had that much control over him at this point. So I don't think necessarily she knew exactly where he was, at every moment during this tour. So whether or not she would know his whereabouts during that time when the body was found and the weeks right before that, I don't have any indication that she would.
Charles, any idea?
Okay. So I don't know, y'all. This is plainly weird. How his house was swatted 10 days later. That's crazy. So what y'all think about this entire case? This is strange to me. And again, I kind of think I don't know for sure if he did it or not, but if he did do it, I still think that his alter ego is responsible if he did do it. But at the same time, like I said before, you have to look at his ex-girlfriend, his other girlfriends, whoever be coming in his house, if anybody who he hangs around with, all of this stuff. We need to find out if we need to know if Celeste is driving that car, because if she was driving that car, if he gave her permission to drive that car while he was out tour, she could have easily been driving that car somewhere and hooked up with somebody. I don't know. I just think it's very weird that there are no real clues. But then again, it could be some clues. They may not just be telling us, police. So you said, wow, most hated. And Jermaine, you said you think he will be arrested in the next few days. So you really do believe he did, huh? You really believe that, huh, Jermaine? Let's see. Okay, let me see what else I got for him. That's probably it. I think that's the most current information that I have on this dude. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I said I think this is the most current information I have on this dude today. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more information tomorrow. But we done seen a bunch of videos. We see her, Celeste, arguing with her neighbors, okay? We seen Celeste walking down the street at a liquor store getting into a black car. We know they got matching tattoos. We think we've seen them in photos together. We also know that none of the people, his friends, knew she was underage. They thought she was around 19. That's what they were telling people, allegedly, that she was a college student at UC, what was it, USC, University of Southern California. And we know when she ran away, she was in that area where he stays, okay, where he used to stay. So the question is, did D4vd unalive Celeste Rivas? And if he did, why? Okay, because like in the song, he said that he hated Celeste. That's what somebody was saying in the comment section. But in real life, well, no. Is it possible when he was doing those songs, when he was writing those songs, he was talking about the Celeste that he knew? Is it? And if he did not unalive Celeste, then who do you guys think did? All right. We got that Tesla at the house while he was on tour. However, the PI said that neighbors said that car was parked for over a month and something. Okay? So when you trace the date back, a month and something is the last week of July. David went on tour in July. Okay? And what else did we uncover? We also looked at a video, and I don't know, because those videos may be, the camera footage may be old because it was from, Google thing, where we seen the security cameras up there, and then they were like taken down. But like I said, that date was not a recent date. Okay, so I don't even know why they put that up there. But if they do have security cameras, did it catch any glimpse of anybody carrying something weird to a car, making several trips and putting something in the trunk? Did it catch a glimpse of whoever it was driving the car or what? Now, Tony Bands, you said at first, I said he did it, but I don't know now. I wonder why they haven't arrested him yet. I don't know. Somebody even suggested that the way she was dismembered, that's like, the cartel or something. So I don't know. You said if they were broken up and not in contact, he got to explain how she ended up unalive in his trunk. And if they were in contact, he didn't know that she was missing. Now, he may be just saying they were broken up. He might have been still seeing her, and she might have been staying at his house, and he could have left her at the house and he left her with the car. That seems like it could be something that happened. Just because he said they were broken up, it doesn't mean that they were still broken up. Okay. So clearly, she must have been over there at the house while he was gone, and he must have let her use the car. And that's how she was able, that's how she was in that car. Because just say if she met someone, right, and she linked up with that person and something happened, maybe the person was trying to get X from her, and she was resisting, and then that person unalived her and then dismembered her and all of that, and then put her body in the trunk. And also, too, if they went and checked the house, did they find any blood splatters or anything like that around? Because if that would be there, right? And then also, where did they cut her up at? And why? And that's weird right there. That's very weird. So if they were really broken up, okay, unless he let her use his car, even, I don't know, this is weird. I don't know. That's weird. Because if they're broken up, there's no way he's going to let her use his car. Because then he would have told the police he spoke to her. But he said he hadn't heard from her, right? So he wouldn't be letting her use the car. So how did she get in that car? Unless, like I said before, a friend or somebody was driving that car. Okay? And I don't know, maybe they hooked up with her and something went crazy and she was unalive. Or, like we said before, David is not as innocent as he's trying to pretend. You say he's lying. Crazy. So we got some breaking news. It really came out at around 6:16. The U.S. judge rejects bid for Sean Diddy Combs to overturn the conviction. Okay, so that decision was issued by U.S. District Judge Aaron Submarinian. Okay, I told y'all this man got me in for Diddy. Okay, so he's not going to overturn anything. There won't be no acquittal of that, and there definitely won't be no new trial. Point blank. I knew he wasn't going to do it. Did not work. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I'm just going over the whole trial. I'm just looking at some. So yeah, like I said, he rejected it earlier today. All right. So no overturn of his criminal conviction on felony P-word related charges. Point blank. All right. So now we know that. So again, on Friday, I'm thinking he's going to sentence this dude to 5 years or 4.5 years. All right. Here, hopefully he won't, but I think he will. Now, getting back to David. So, like I said, if he did do it, I think he switched to his alter ego, and that side of him is responsible for unaliving this girl and cutting her up, Isn't he Indian or something? Or he's not? He is a citizen, but he's I think he's Indian or something. Is he? Let me see. Oh, hold on. Let me see something real quick. So they did do a toxicology test on Celeste as well. Okay, so they're still waiting on that. And since this is a deferred case, it can take several months before a conclusion is reached in how she passed on. Okay. People were thinking that D4vd unalived her and put her body in a Tesla because she was pregnant. She wasn't pregnant, like I said before. They said that she was not pregnant at all. If he was fully cooperating with authorities, right, and just say he did this, he got to be nuts, okay? Just like parking that car right there. He had to switch to his alter ego in order to do this, because a sane person would not be operating like this. But anyway, when I get more information, I will be keeping you guys abreast of this as well. All right. So now let me look and see. You say he's Indian. Okay, let me see what he is for sure. Let's see. Yeah, Indian American. And I think we looked it up once before. Right. He was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That figures time. And his parents' origin is India. Okay. So I don't know what, Yeah, it sure does. Because yeah. But anyway, we will see. All right. So y'all, my thoughts tonight is just this. I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts will be tonight. Just be careful out here. You got some crazy people. I'm still thinking about the man who unalived the little baby and threw the baby in that mushy, in that dang muddy water. Just be careful when you guys are here meeting people and, things of that nature and stuff, because you just never know who you're hooking up with. And remember, when you get into a relationship, all that cheating and stuff should be a no-no. Point blank. Yep, I remember that. He has it. It was an Indian dude that I got into. Remember I told you about that? Remember I was telling you about the older guy, not too far from where I used to live at, what he did? That was an Indian guy. Yeah, he got himself told off too. But yeah, the thing is though, I just believe this dude, this judge, has it in for Diddy. So again, I believe he's going to get around 4.5 to 5 years. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't know. All right, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here. Thank you so much for being here. Let me stop this. Thanks to Jermaine, Tony Bands, Most Hated, Shakira, J4, Audio, everybody in the bushes, and everybody who watches this in replay. You guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. And if you want to show additional support for the channel, you can do a super sticker, super chat. You can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month, or you can do a Cash App donation to $Shade. All donations are used to help pay for expenses on this channel. All right. All right, guys, I am getting ready to get off of here. Let me take this down. Y'all have a blessed night and sleep good, and have a happy and blessed Wednesday. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. And if you watch Country Rain reaction videos, I will be on tomorrow early afternoon with my next juicy Country Rain reaction video. What's the thought? Real quick before we leave. Go ahead and tell us, Jermaine. Go on now. Yeah, so tomorrow, yeah, like I said, if you watch Country Rain reaction videos, check me out tomorrow, probably at around 1 o'clock, between 12 and 1 my time, out here on the West Coast. Is that what you get ready to say? Shay, I got a thought for you. Don't be calling me out my name on that phone, homie. Jermaine, if you don't shut your ass up, okay, on everything, for real, all right? For real, all right? Now, I'm thinking you're about to tell me something about D4vd, and you telling me something about this crap, all right? Damn, I thought you was going to tell us another scenario so we can try to figure out what happened. I'm telling you, if he did it before we get ready to leave, it's his alter ego. That's why he did that song. His alter ego was basically doing all that stuff, and everything. And if he didn't do it, it's somebody he knows, whether it's a girl or a dude. All right, point blank. But anyway, y'all have a blessed night and a blessed Wednesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out all my videos. My YouTube shorts my Dollar Tree haul. Definitely go over there and check out that Dollar Tree haul. Let's get those views up, okay? I think that the algorithm probably is a little bit confused. I don't know how, because damn, I always do the tags and stuff for whatever I'm talking about. So I don't know how it could be like that. But YouTube did send me a little letter today, and they said this right here before we go to leave. YouTube said, keep it up, Shades Tube. We ran the numbers, and you're crushing it. Since the program started, you have been a content powerhouse, and we have noticed. Your upload frequency has been remarkable. To put it in perspective, you have uploaded more content than 90% of your fellow partners, placing you in the top 10% of the so I'm gonna go look at the thing. Yeah, when I be getting things, I don't get the whole damn message like I'm supposed to. I be doing too much. Let's see, where is that at? I gotta go to the right thing. Hold on, I'm on the wrong email. I think it's over here, this one. Let's see, where is it? Okay, here it is right here. It says, okay, hold on. 10% of the program. Okay, so that's what they said. They said, to put it in perspective, you have uploaded more content than 90% of your fellow partners, placing you in the top 10% of the program. The thing is, though, if I'm doing so good, how about you guys start showing my videos a lot more? All right? Start showing my videos a lot more. Get me out there, you know, get me some real views. Like I'm talking about the hundreds and some thousands, okay, views, so I can actually get a real paycheck. All right? Because, I mean, it's $100 and some in 2 months. It's plainly ridiculous as much content that I put up. And it'd be good content as well. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is nice. I appreciate this letter and everything, but come on now. Y'all need to start showing my videos more so I can make some money, and then I can do some giveaways and things like that, you know? And we can do even more stuff on this channel too. You know, making $160 in 2 months, for 2 months is like almost laughable, as much content that I put out. Like I said, though, I do appreciate this little, you know, recognition thing they did here, you know, but still, I mean, saying that I'm a content powerhouse and they have noticed, but yet they don't show these videos like they should, is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like this video right here may get 30 views or 40. Country Wayne is doing, you know, okay, because I get 500, 600, but still, in order to make money on YouTube, you need to have at least 100 and some thousand views on each video, or at least, even if you can't get the 100 and some thousand, at least try to get what, 50,000 views on each video, so you can get a decent check. So let's see, YouTube, let's see you do something with this, okay? Like I said, the letter is cool, but let's see you do something with this, like show my videos more. But thank you for this letter, this acknowledgement and everything else. And thank y'all for viewing my videos and, you know, being in the chat, talking, especially with the Country Wayne stuff. That right there is really taking off. My other video got 2.2 thousand views. That's pretty good. The day when I was throwing my little tantrum and Jermaine was laughing. But anyway, it's time to go, y'all. Thank you so much for being here, and I do appreciate you guys. Have a blessed night. Thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. This chat over here is the best chat here on YouTube. My mods are the best mods here on YouTube. All right? And that's on everything. All right, y'all. Good night. Peace out. Let me take this down, and we are out of here. Let me take this down as well and put the other banner back up. All this damn stuff I told y'all tonight. And excuse my bloopers. Y'all know I make them every damn day. So y'all should be used to them. All right? Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later on. Peace out. Have a blessed night and sleep good. All righty now.
Yo, turn the lights down low and the drama up. She's late, she's loud, and she live. Woo! You already know who it is. Shades 2, baby. She back again. Woo! crowd lit, vibe on 10. Shay walk in like we back again. News, tea, jokes and spins. She don't do small talk, she go in. From the headlines to the comment section, she called names with no correction. You tuned in, don't act brand new. It's late night, baby, she got that view. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I lacked game, back again. It's late night with Shay. She say what she want and laughs all day. Look on Shay's tube, press replay. You thought I left, nah, I'm back again. Popcorn ready, wig on alert. She dropped one line, is somebody hurt? Talk show queen with a side of roast. She run this thing from coast to coast. Late on purpose, still on time. She hit you with shade, then call it a rhyme. Talk smart, talk slick, talk flame. Say the name right here, late night with Shay. Late night with Shay. She say what she want